guys, what is up? It's Latavia. This is kind of a weird video because I just want to bring awareness to some of you that are just doing your best to eat healthy, just like I have been doing. So the other day, I go to this naturopathic woman and she is amazing. She really is smart. I love holistic medicine. I really do. I think it's amazing. She's got over 20 different certifications for what she does. She's super awesome, and I was so excited to go see her because she does urine and saliva testing. So she tests that and then she'll give you like a synopsis of like minerals and vitamin deficiencies that you have. And then like she'll tell you what you should be doing to get better of a pH in your body. And it's not like I've been having like tons of weird things happening to me, but I'm all about just keeping really good health and taking care of my body from the inside out. So I'm like, I'm gonna go see this lady and see what she says. So she tests the pH of your body, right? And I was like, that makes sense to me because I'm an esthetician. And in order to have beautiful skin and acne-free skin, your skin needs to be a neutral pH. So if it's too acidic, then your skin will break out and be irritable. And then if your skin is too alkaline, then, or keeping it alkaline, then that means that you're not really doing anything to really benefit your skin long-term for like wrinkles and things like that. So you're just wanting to keep it very balanced, and that is the key to like beautiful skin. So I was like, okay, this pH thing makes sense to me because I learned about it in school, and so the body also needs to be that way. It needs to be perfectly balanced, not too acidic, not too alkaline. So I go in, I'm kind of excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I eat really good. I always have like a pea plant protein shake in the morning, and then I have tons of veggies throughout the day. I'm very minimal on meat eating. Like, I love meat. I do eat it occasionally, but it's not something that's like my go-to thing. But I love eggs for my protein, so I'll eat a little bit of those, right? And so she takes my urine, she takes my saliva test, and she goes, holy smoly, you're really alkaline. And I was like, well, isn't that a good thing? And she says, well, sometimes too much of a good thing is bad. And I was like, wait a second here. I do my best with eating healthy. My body's too alkaline is what you're saying. And she goes, yes, I mean, it's good that it's alkaline, but you need to incorporate more meat and more eggs for protein. And I was like, what the crap is going on? I just couldn't believe it. I'm definitely not hating on vegans at all. I think vegan eating is very, very healthy for a lot of people out there. And I was kind of headed towards that way. But now that I have received this information of my urine and my saliva being way too alkaline, obviously it's not doing my body justice. It's not as good as it could be. It's not completely balanced. Then I need to do stuff on my part to get it back to being balanced again, a lot healthier. I don't know, I just thought that was so interesting because we as a society want to eat the very best that we can for better health, but I just have to remember that sometimes eating too healthy all the time and not having enough protein cannot be as beneficial as I may think, which is really weird. So I guess all I wanted this YouTube video to be is just to bring awareness to you. If you're watching this and you're just always doing your best to eat healthy, and maybe you're vegan watching this, maybe you just need to be a little bit more careful. Not everybody is the same. So I know that vegan eating is super like very popular right now. It's all over Instagram, it's all over Facebook, it's all over social media on why you need to go vegan. And honestly, I went full vegan probably 2 years ago, and I got such low iron that I almost needed a blood transfusion. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit scary, right? So I think that we just need to be careful with how we eat more than we think we need to be careful. If I could eat fish, fresh fish every single day, I would. fish around where I live is not really readable, and it's not as healthy as if I were to live somewhere where there's an ocean nearby. So I don't eat as much fish as I would like to. She mentioned that fish is really amazing, and if I were to eat any protein, fish is the best, which I know that, but I just don't eat enough of it. So since I went to her, it's been like a week since I've been to her, I have been eating more eggs, and I've been still eating my greens and my pea plant protein shakes and all of that. But she also mentioned to keep a really good pH balance in the body is drinking distilled water. I've heard of that before. Actually, when I was going to aesthetic school, one of my students drank distilled water, and I thought she was nuts. I was like, what is this chick doing, drinking? Like, she'd just bring a gallon of distilled water to school every day and chug it down. I'm like, what is she doing? Well, she said, this naturopathic doctor said that distilled water is absolutely amazing because it just balances the pH of the body, and it actually healed her major psoriasis. And I was like, wow, that is really cool that it cured her psoriasis, because that is a major skin condition. And a lot of times it's really hard to get rid of it, especially how she had it. She said she had it like all half down her face and half down her body, and she would always cover this side of the face with her hair because she was so embarrassed. And after she started drinking distilled water on a regular basis, like, it has completely healed up. That is enough evidence for me to want to drink distilled water. So I am starting to drink distilled water, and I have felt really good so far drinking it. I mean, I usually am just like a tap water girl. I just get my water from the tap. I don't know. That's just how I've always done it, just right out of the sink. If you get it at the gas station, we think that it's really good water for us, but I think a lot of times companies are not really putting good water in these bottles. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I am just gonna try the distilled water thing. If any of you have tried distilled water, please let me know. I mean, I don't know if I'll see like huge improvements with drinking distilled water. I hope I will, but I think it's worth a try just because of her really cool story. So I just wanted to bring awareness to you guys on just my experience and tell you guys that there really is such thing as eating too many veggies and not enough of other things in your diet. I think it's all about moderation in all things when it comes to eating. And I think us as people, we just get so hung up on eating a certain way because there's all these different ways of eating, or different diets, like the paleo diet, the keto diet, the Atkins diet, like just all these different ways. But it has all come down to eat a very good, well-balanced diet of veggies, fruits, proteins, carbs, and everything will be okay. So moral of the story, right? I don't know. I really hope that this video has helped some of you some way. I don't know if it has or not. I'm really into herbs and naturopathic medicine. I learned a lot from this naturopathic doctor, and I really think that she had some really great advice and knowledge to give me, and I am now giving it to you. So I hope this helps you. Hey, I hope you check out other videos on my channel. I really love herbs. I really love what I do as an esthetician, so I'm really into skincare. So I have lots of videos on that. And I'm really into health and taking good care of my body. And anyway, in the meantime, check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good week.